Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we'll be diving into Start with Why, How Great Leaders Inspire Everyone to Take Action by Simon Sinek. This book explores the foundation of effective leadership and how understanding your why can create extraordinary impact. So, grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and let's get started. The core idea, the Golden Circle. Simon Sinek's central concept in this book is the Golden Circle. The idea is that every person, organization, or movement operates on three levels: what they do, how they do it, and why they do it. Most people and organizations start by focusing on the what and how, because these are the easiest to define and communicate. However, the truly inspiring leaders and organizations begin with why. The why represents their purpose, belief, or cause, essentially the driving force behind their actions. By starting with why, leaders create a sense of clarity and purpose, which resonates with others on a deeper emotional level. This approach not only inspires loyalty but also fuels long-term success. Why starting with why matters. Sinek emphasizes that why is more than a mission statement. It is the foundation that builds trust and connection. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This principle applies not only to businesses but also to personal leadership. When leaders operate with a clear sense of why, they attract like-minded individuals who share their values and vision. This alignment fosters a strong sense of community and loyalty, which is critical for achieving impactful and sustainable results. The biology behind the why. The author connects the Golden Circle to how our brains are wired. The what corresponds to the neocortex, the rational and analytical part of the brain responsible for language. In contrast, the how and why relate to the limbic brain, which governs emotions, behavior, and decision-making. This distinction explains why starting with why is so powerful. While the neocortex helps us understand facts and figures, it is the limbic brain that drives decisions. When leaders communicate from the inside out, starting with why, they appeal to this emotional core, making their message far more compelling. The role of leadership in starting with why. Leadership is not about authority or power, it's about inspiring others to take action. True leaders are those who can articulate their why clearly and authentically. They are driven by a higher purpose and are willing to take risks and make sacrifices for their cause. In this context, leadership becomes a shared journey. By communicating their why, leaders empower others to find their own purpose and contribute to a collective mission. This creates a ripple effect of inspiration and impact. The challenge of staying true to your why. Sinek discusses the common pitfalls that organizations face as they grow. One major challenge is losing sight of their why. When companies focus too much on short-term goals, metrics, or profits, they risk drifting away from their core purpose. To avoid this, leaders must constantly reinforce their why through their actions and decisions. They must ensure that their why is not just a statement on paper but a guiding principle that shapes their culture and strategy. The power of trust and loyalty. The book highlights the importance of trust in building loyal teams and communities. Trust is established when leaders consistently act in alignment with their why. It's not about being perfect. It's about being authentic and dependable. Loyalty, on the other hand, goes beyond superficial relationships. It's about creating a deep bond that inspires people to stand by you even during challenging times. Leaders who start with why cultivate this kind of loyalty because they give people a reason to believe and belong. Applying the why in practice. Sinek shares that understanding your why is only the beginning. To truly make an impact, you must live and breathe it in every aspect of your work and life. This involves communicating your why clearly, aligning your actions with your beliefs, and constantly revisiting your purpose to stay grounded. The process of discovering and articulating your why requires introspection and commitment. It's not a quick fix, but it's a journey worth taking because it transforms not only your leadership but also your relationships and outcomes. The split between leaders and those who lead. Simon Sinek makes an important distinction between leaders and those who lead. Leaders may hold positions of authority or power, but not all leaders inspire. In contrast, those who lead are driven by a vision and a purpose, not titles or positions. This distinction is vital because true leadership requires influencing others not through commands or control, but through inspiration. Those who lead embody their why and become examples others naturally want to follow. They attract people who share their beliefs and inspire collective action toward a shared goal. The law of diffusion of innovation. Sinek introduces the law of diffusion of innovation to explain how ideas, products, or movements gain traction. This model categorizes people into 5 groups: innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. To effectively inspire action, leaders should focus their energy on the innovators and early adopters. These groups are more receptive to new ideas and align with the leader's why. Once they are convinced, the early majority follows, creating a tipping point for widespread adoption. The critical takeaway is that not everyone will immediately resonate with your why, and that's okay. Leaders should prioritize those who already share their beliefs and trust that the rest will follow in due time. Clarity, discipline, and consistency. For your why to be effective, it must be clear, disciplined, and consistent. Clarity ensures that others can understand your purpose and belief. Discipline involves taking deliberate actions that align with your why. Consistency reinforces trust and credibility over time. When these 3 elements are in harmony, they create a strong foundation for leadership and influence. People are naturally drawn to those who act with purpose and integrity, and they remain loyal to organizations or leaders who consistently uphold their beliefs. The role of symbols in inspiring action. Symbols play a powerful role in communicating your why. They serve as tangible representations of your purpose and values, making them easier for others to connect with and rally around. Great leaders and organizations often use symbols, rituals, or stories to reinforce their why. These elements create a sense of identity and belonging, which deepens the emotional connection people feel toward the leader or cause. Sinek emphasizes that these symbols must be authentic and rooted in the leader's why. When used effectively, they become a source of inspiration and a reminder of the shared purpose. Manipulation versus inspiration. A significant portion of the book highlights the difference between manipulation and inspiration in leadership. Manipulation, such as using fear, pressure, or incentives, may achieve short-term results but lacks sustainability. It creates transactional relationships that are often devoid of trust or loyalty. In contrast, inspiration is about creating emotional connections and appealing to shared values. It fosters long-term commitment and loyalty, which are essential for building meaningful relationships and achieving lasting success. Leaders who start with why naturally inspire others because their message resonates on a deeper level. They don't rely on tactics to persuade, they invite people to join a cause that matters. The why is a compass for decision-making. The why also serves as a compass for making decisions. Leaders who have a clear sense of purpose use their why as a filter to determine the best course of action. This helps them stay focused and aligned, even in the face of challenges or uncertainty. By anchoring decisions in their why, leaders avoid distractions and remain true to their values. This not only strengthens their integrity but also reinforces the trust and loyalty of those they lead. The ripple effect of starting with why. One of the book's most powerful messages is the ripple effect of starting with why. When leaders operate with clarity and purpose, they inspire others to do the same. This creates a chain reaction of inspiration and impact, extending far beyond the leader's immediate sphere of influence. Organizations and movements that start with why often become forces for positive change, transforming industries, communities, and even cultures. Their influence is not confined to what they achieve, but how they inspire others to believe in and contribute to a greater purpose. The infinite impact of why. The final part of the book emphasizes the enduring nature of the why. While goals and strategies may evolve, the why remains constant. It is a timeless anchor that keeps leaders and organizations grounded in their mission. Sinek argues that starting with why is not just about achieving success, it's about creating a legacy. Leaders who operate with purpose leave a lasting impact that transcends their personal achievements. They inspire others to carry forward their vision, ensuring that their influence endures for generations. The role of authenticity in leadership. Authenticity is a recurring theme in Start With Why. Sinek explains that people are drawn to leaders who are genuine and consistent in their beliefs and actions. Authentic leaders don't pretend to be something they're not, they embrace their true purpose and communicate it openly. Authenticity also fosters trust, which is the foundation of successful relationships. When leaders operate authentically, they give others the confidence to follow them, knowing their intentions are genuine. This level of trust can only be achieved when the leader's why is clear and their actions consistently align with it. How why aligns with vision and mission. A critical distinction Sinek makes is between vision, mission, and why. Vision is what the leader or organization aims to achieve in the future. Mission is the plan or steps to achieve that vision. But the why is the deeper purpose or belief that drives both. While vision and mission can evolve over time, the why remains constant. It serves as the foundation upon which both are built. Leaders who prioritize their why ensure that their vision and mission are meaningful and inspire others to act with passion and purpose. The danger of success without purpose. Sinek warns about the potential trap of achieving success without staying connected to your why. Many organizations or individuals attain wealth, recognition, or influence, only to lose their sense of purpose along the way. This disconnection often leads to stagnation, complacency, and eventually failure. Leaders who start with why understand that success is not an endpoint but a byproduct of staying true to their purpose. By keeping their why at the center, they maintain focus and avoid the pitfalls of purposeless growth. The role of leadership in hard times. Leadership is tested most during difficult times, and this is where starting with why becomes even more critical. In times of uncertainty or crisis, leaders who communicate their purpose effectively inspire resilience and unity. When people are reminded of the why, they feel a sense of hope and motivation to persevere. This is why great leaders don't just address the challenges, they refocus attention on the shared purpose and vision that binds everyone together. Why clarity beats charisma. Sinek makes the point that while charisma can attract attention, it's clarity that sustains trust and loyalty. A charismatic leader might gain followers in the short term, but without a clear why, their influence is often fleeting. On the other hand, a leader with a clear and compelling why creates a deeper and more enduring connection with their audience. Clarity ensures that the leader's message resonates consistently, allowing people to understand and commit to the vision. The leadership paradox, service versus authority. Another profound insight in the book is the idea that true leadership is about service, not authority. Leaders who start with why prioritize the needs and well-being of their people over their own. They view their role as enabling others to succeed and empowering them to contribute to the shared purpose. This service-oriented mindset contrasts sharply with traditional notions of authority or control. By putting others first, leaders create an environment of trust, collaboration, and shared success. Sustaining momentum with why. Sinek emphasizes that sustaining momentum requires continuous commitment to the why. It's not enough to articulate your purpose once and expect it to carry you indefinitely. Leaders must actively reinforce their why through their actions, decisions, and communication. Consistency is key. By continually aligning their strategies and operations with their why, leaders ensure that their mission remains relevant and inspiring over time. Why it's never too late to start. One of the most encouraging messages from the book is that it's never too late to start with why. Whether you're an individual seeking personal growth or a leader trying to refocus your team, you can always take the time to rediscover your purpose. The process of finding your why may take effort and introspection, but the benefits are immeasurable. Starting with why creates a sense of clarity and direction that transforms not only your results, but also your sense of fulfillment and impact. Leaving a legacy with your why. Finally, Start With Why challenges us to think beyond our immediate goals and focus on the legacy we want to leave behind. Great leaders inspire others not just in their lifetime, but for generations to come. By articulating and living their why, they create a lasting impact that influences others long after they're gone. This legacy is not measured by wealth or achievements, but by the lives they've touched and the movements they've sparked. The Golden Circle as a tool for consistency. The Golden Circle is not just a concept for understanding leadership, it's also a tool for creating consistency within organizations or personal endeavors. Sinek emphasizes that all decisions, whether in marketing, operations, or leadership, should align with the why at the center of the Golden Circle. This alignment ensures that all actions are purposeful and reinforce the organization's core belief. By using the Golden Circle as a framework, leaders can maintain clarity and avoid decisions that might dilute their mission or confuse their audience. The role of trust in leadership. Trust is another pillar in Sinek's philosophy of starting with why. Trust is built when leaders consistently act in alignment with their beliefs. It is further strengthened when they prioritize the well-being of their people over profits or personal gain. Sinek argues that trust is not built overnight, it requires repeated actions that demonstrate integrity and reliability. Leaders who earn trust create loyal followers who are willing to support their vision through challenges and changes. Leadership is a choice, not a rank. Sinek stresses that leadership is not about titles or ranks. It's a choice to take responsibility for inspiring and serving others. True leaders emerge not because they are appointed but because they commit to a cause greater than themselves. This distinction shifts the focus from authority to influence. Anyone, regardless of their position, can lead if they start with why and inspire others to believe in a shared purpose. Overcoming resistance to change. One of the challenges leaders face is resistance to change. Sinek explains that when people are unclear about the why behind a change, they are more likely to resist it. Leaders who effectively communicate their why can overcome this resistance by creating a sense of shared purpose. When people understand the deeper meaning behind a change, they are more likely to embrace it and contribute to its success. Why inspiration outlasts motivation. Sinek makes an important distinction between motivation and inspiration. Motivation often comes from external factors like rewards or consequences, whereas inspiration comes from within and is driven by belief. While motivation can achieve short-term results, inspiration is far more sustainable. Leaders who start with why create a culture of inspiration that fuels long-term commitment and innovation. This is why starting with why is such a powerful approach. It taps into intrinsic motivation that drives people to act beyond their own interests. Embracing the long game. Leadership and success, according to Sinek, are about embracing the long game. Starting with why is not a quick fix, but a long-term commitment to purpose-driven action. Leaders who focus on the long game prioritize building relationships, fostering trust, and staying true to their why even when faced with setbacks. This perspective ensures that their influence grows steadily over time, creating a lasting impact that outlives immediate successes or failures. That's the essence of Start with Why. The book challenges us to rethink how we lead and communicate, urging us to dig deeper into our purpose and inspire others through our why. I hope this breakdown has given you valuable insights into the power of purpose-driven leadership. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.